Hi, in this video I'm going to explain you how you can generate a clickable link in the worknets of parent incident when the child incident was closed. Okay, I'll just write a after business rule and I'll just script within there how you can use the anchor tags or HTML to generate this within your script, and later on we'll just do a test run. At the last, I'm going to explain you each line by line in detail to understand incomplete. Okay, now as I'm mentioning that I would like to generate a link on the parent incident, I'm referring to incident table. So I'll be writing a business rule on the incident table. Just I'll open the incident.list. I'll click on a new one. Sorry, configure business rules on the incident table. Click on the new one here. So I'll just write the name of my choice, like the generate a clickable link. I'll check on this advanced so that I'll get a page here to just script. I want to write after the child instant state is closed, then I should be generating. So I'll consider it as an update after update, and everything depends upon the script, whatever you written here. Okay, just I'll just make it toggle into a full screen. I'll write here first of all I said like when close state is closed, so I'll just write if current dot state is equal to 7. 7 is nothing but the backend value of that choice field. Think you know it. For example, I'll open one random incident. So if I can just check like this, closed means the backend value of closed is 7. That's what I was using here. First, I'll be writing the complete script. Later on, I'll explain you how in brief, line by line. Okay. If current state is 7 means closed. I'll declare a variable where parent instant is equal to user glide record over the incident table. Mm, if instant dot I want to get the current parent instant backend value of parent. Okay, I'll just this is nothing but backend name of parent incident where I'll declare a variable where child incident link, and this is the variable where I want to just generate a link. I'll just write a link here and later on I'll just append it to my remaining lines. I'll use an anchor tag. And just append this. Start get property of glide.servlet.uri concatenate with make it dynamic incident dot do underscore id is equal to, and I'll just append this with the current sys id dot sys underscore id, and I can append with closing of this anchor tag. Okay, and on the display it should show me the number of the child, so I'll just write current dot number, and ending of that anchor tag I'll just mention, and lastly that code one also I'll just okay, and end with a semicolon. This line is very important. The 10th line, I'll explain you what exactly each variable does. What everything does. Like in brief, I'm going to explain uh, line by line, means part by part. Okay. Next, I'll declare a variable where updated nodes is equal to how I would like to display child incident. I'll just write child incident closed to make it little understanding. Whatever I declared in 10th, I'll just parse here, append it, and parent instance dot backend name of work nodes is equal to this updated work nodes, parent instance dot update. I think this will be sufficient. I'll just format it. Let me once cross check if current dot state is equal to 7, where parent instance glide record on instant. 8th, I'm going to get current dot parent incident where child incident is equal to okay, okay, done. Okay, fine. Once we'll test it, and we'll just, if any mistakes whether we can again do a cross check of it after testing, and if everything works fine, I'm going to explain you each line by line. Okay, I think it sounds good. Just save it. So for testing purpose we'll do one thing. Okay, I'll just open the incident table. I'll just check for any open instant. This is one open. Okay, I'll just do a duplicate of it. So I'll just create a child instant for this instant. Okay, for testing. Our requirement is like whenever the child instant is closed, this is the parent instant, right? This parent instant work nodes. In this work nodes, it should generate like child instant is closed, and with the link of that particular child instant in the work nodes. Okay, so I'll just create a child instant. So user incident. Okay, and I'll just create it. So you can see in the related links, a parent instant is this one, the same. Okay, now what I do is I'll just click on closed. I'll just provide the resolution information, and I'll just save it. State is closed. Right now I'll go to my parent instant. I'll just refresh it. So if I go to work notes, yes, I got, see in the work notes I got a clickable link. See if this number and this number is the same. We got it correctly. If I open this, it has opened me the particular what I can say, corresponding child instant, and everything details were as it is, whatever you can see. So our script is working. It's good. Now I'll explain you what it exactly does. So I'll just tell you line by line, just to understand the flow. Mm. The first line you already know, this will be default provided by the system in the business all in the business rule and so. This line is nothing but the first line, nothing but this line defines an anonymous function like execute rule that takes two parameters like current and the previous. In the ServiceNow context, these parameters typically represent the current and previous versions of the record. In this case, what we can check is like it is the incident records. And the fifth line, whatever you say see is right. This nothing but the state represents 7 is nothing but here state 7 means it is closed whenever the state is closed. So this forward two slash are nothing but for commenting purpose. In a single line, if you want to do a commenting, you can just use a forward slash. State 7 is closed. If the current state is 7, if the current state of any instant is 7, later on I'm going to check for the whether it has any parent or not, whether it is a child of something or not. I'm going to check. Okay, first basic query is like if the current state is closed, then if this line checks if the current incident state is equal to 7, which typically represent a closed state in the service now. Okay. In the seventh line, I have written a glide record on the incident table. This line creates a new glide record object named parent incident for the incident table. Glide record is a class in a service now used to perform database queries. Okay, this one. And later on, if you can see in the eighth line, I have written like if parent incident dot get of this current parent underscore incident. This line queries the parent incident record using the parent underscore incident. Okay, field of the current incident. If the parent incident record is found, the current condition evaluates to true. Means if this loop is going to satisfy, it is going to go inside this loop, inside this if loop, and it's going to execute the functions. These are whatever I have written. And in this 10th line, if you can see, I'll tell you. First of all, I'll tell you what it exactly does on a brief, and later on, I'll just tell you I'll just break down into chunks like this and explain you. This 10th line is nothing but this line constructs a clickable link to the closed child instant. It uses the gs.getProperty method to retrieve the base URL of the ServiceNow instance. In our case, this is the instance, right? dev210287.servicenow.com. It is going to generate whenever we are going to use this glide.servlet.uri and appends the sysID and the number of the current incident to construct the URL. The base function is this. Is the important thing to note whenever you are going to generate clickable links and so. And if I would like to break this into chunks, see the first part, whatever it is code, this what I can say, this arrow like this arrow and ahref is there, right? This part starts the HTML anchoring tag, nothing but this A part for creating a hyperlink. It is used to create a hyperlink. And the next one, gs.getProperty glide servlet URI is there. This method is nothing but this retrieves the base URL of the ServiceNow instance using the gs.getProperty method. It typically returns something like http.dev210287.servicenow.com. Okay, and the next thing is like written something like that, and this one, the next part instant or do question mark of sys underscore id is there, right? And along with this complete one, what it does is like this appends the URL path for viewing an incident dot do along with the parameter of sysID, whatever I have declared here, which represents the unique identifier of the current incident like current dot sysID. And later on, I have used this one part, right? This one. And this the last part, whatever it means is like this adds the instant number, like current dot instant number as the visible text on the hypertext. For example, if I open my parent incident, here I can see INC00100116. What is this label? This label is nothing but visible label is nothing but the number of the child instant. How I have done this can be done by using this particular this one current dot number, this part. Okay, Okay, this has the instant number as the visible text or the hyperlink and closes the anchor tag. Additionally, it wraps the entire link in the code tag for forming a formatting purposes. Okay, why I have used this code and this is nothing but for formatting purposes I have used. Later on 12, 13, I think you will be understanding it's an easy one. Mm. See, I have declared a variable of updated work notes is equal to child instant is closed plus appended with this particular variable that I have declared in this 10th line. Okay, and the 13th I have just made like in that parent instant dot work notes. We'll try to just place this in the work notes I have written. Nothing but this line construct a message indicating that the child instant is closed, appending the previously constructed link. It then assigns this message to the work notes below the parent instant. Okay. And the last one what I have done is 14th line. I have just did a dot update. Dot update is nothing but this line updates the parent instant record in the database to reflect the changes made to its work node fields. Okay, work node fields, whatever we have done, it is going to just do an update. Finally, the anonymous function is called with the current and previous parameters. There's nothing but this one. This triggers the execution of the code which a record is going to get updated. Okay, I think you have understood the flow, right? Completely. And it's working and we have tested it. Just you can just make use of this in your requirements and so and perform accordingly. And thank you so much.